means both Zai and Moxxi are going to be fighting for last hits, probably cursing at each other. You guys know the drill.
What?
They're like, I'm off lane. No, I'm off lane.
Oh my god. Look at all the trees that are gone. I'm going to expect tree stats, please, later on.
They even sent the bear here at the start to cut down trees with a third quelling blade. That's why so many are gone. You just don't want to allow tree to do any annoying stuff. And now Celery has to play the right side instead.
Alright, well, this top lane, now we've got the Sven and we've got a Disruptor, which is not a hero that we've seen much of. But again, we're talking about how the trends have changed a little bit. And this is definitely one of those heroes that does a decent amount of harass using that Thunderclap.
Yep, exactly right. Yeah, it's harder to offset the damage you're taking. And they're just throwing spells on Ace because they know that, okay, maybe we're not going to get the best right clicks after because we're going to be Nova'd and our attack speed's going to be slow, but we're going to spend our mana to lower his HP and make it harder for him to contest last hits and delay his Helm of Iron Will, ideally. At the least, they're forcing him to buy spells. He already has one coming out, so that'll slow things down just a bit too.
56 trees killed so far. Thank you very much.
A lot.
Celery, look at this though. Like you're having trouble on Ace, but Zai also struggling here. You actually track it. Oh, okay. You could have, you know, I would have thought you were much cooler if you said that you actually just sat there and you counted each and every one. But now I'm just like, all right, well, it's automated.
I thought that was a you track trees. That's not cool. Nerd. I thought that was
no, when I was upstairs in the green room. But we've got the rebound, right? Was that Nouns that did that? The rebound with the bear?
Yeah, I think they did run Marcy plus Lone Druid, yeah.
Celery. Getting harassed a bit with this Marcy. Trees are growing back, though.
I guess we did see it buff the Legion Commander recently. The Moment of Courage is a little bit better cooldown at level 1, 1.9 instead of 2.3.
Really strong, too, just period. Like, even without the Legion, but again, with this combination, it's just very, very difficult. 4 minutes coming up here. Gonna force away over here, and Moxxi should be able to grab up the Water Rune. Zyva is taking a decent amount of harass now that he doesn't have the Marcy in position. They do offset a little bit.
It's like level 2, level 3 territory where they got to abuse these two strong lane heroes. So far it's been good. 140 entries, that's incredible.
Tania, bullied here by the wolf. Not quite enough damage though.
Nothing like getting bullied by a 280 move speed hero. But it is the reality. Sim is legitimately a strong laning hero. But she can land these double Novas. Oof, that's good.
Everybody loves a double Nova daddy, but does happen.
I don't know if I described it that way, but
you've never heard that? Boom in the mid lane though, dropping the Dream Coil is going to survive. Does have that living armor coming in clutch, but did look like he's in a sticky situation for half a moment.
My gratitude.
It's tough, you know. No salves for him, just tangos to stabilize his lane. Matu continues to check runes using the bear, which
Ace from Insania. Let's continue the harass over onto Ace. Matu is making his way through the jungle here. Looks like he's got his eyes on some of these towers. All right, there it is. There's the duel coming in hot. That's going to be the first victory here for the Legion Commander, as you have Matu putting the pressure on the bottom lane now.
The next victory is going to be pressuring the tower. They do have the glyph on their side because Boom, in the meantime, has been pushing out the mid lane. Moxxi TPing mid to hold that, or at least get the experience. He's got no mana though, so we won't see too much annoying stuff. They actually just might take no damage, and it's going to make it so they don't have too many carries, right? It's a cool idea.
That is a very interesting concept here. Top lane Ace, the toss back with foes. And there's just so many things just hitting him right now. He's gonna end up falling, and looking like some of that zoo might go down as well.
They clean up the except for maybe Sven, but if he does this more utility playstyle, I'm way less worried for him. Because it's all about landing a powerful stun, and he's gonna be able to do that.
Here's the maiden wandering through. Looks like was just trying to get some vision. Of course, you know, Matu on this Lone Druid having a great time as well, so.
Yeah, carry Lone Druid or mid Lone Druid, it just accelerates the game in a big way, similar to other tower killers.
See how fast Moxxi just goes running in there. Toss back. There's going to be the Stone Gaze. They'll go and they'll drop Static Storm. Boom. Does need to be a little bit careful. They don't have the lockdown quite here, though, for this puck. So a little bit of damage over onto Matu's bear.
It's so easy for Moxxi there with the basic pistol. instantly removes overgrowth. But Lycan's coming in.
Oh, there's a glimpse. Lycan is bye-bye. See you later. Oh, nice little dodge play here. Tofu does need to be careful, though. The rest of the squad is quickly coming over. Oh yeah, look at this. The glimpse into the post, and there it is.
Gonna pressure the tower. It's still got armor from the living armor. We're looking at 3 points right here, but
Radiant structures are fortified.
they're still invading with Zai. Oh, Lycan's getting
Oh my god, this is... Okay, alright, that could work in their favor, perhaps? Does it give them enough time? Yeah, so they're not gonna get dual damage off of this, but... There's the tip.
I'll be able to offset some of that HP loss. At least a bit. It looks like he's not going to use armor the entire time. But as long as they keep playing aggressive.
They know.
Yeah.
Oh dear, they're gonna cut down a tree in his own forest.
This combo is so good, actually.
Strong gaze, the glimpse back, beautifully done. But do they have anything to cancel out this TP? Yeah, they do. And chase after Drachio, not expected to be surrounded by all sides, not like that. So this tower going over to the side of Liquid.
Tower has fallen.
Into the Vlad's upgrade from Sven. His courier got killed, otherwise he'd have it. So Mecca is playing basically true off lane here, which is a fine way to do it. Kind of a cool draft adjustment.
Is there a way to like track the amount of damage that's been negated by
Dire's structures are
by armor, and also the you know, eventually if we get Wraith Pact or something like that?
Likely.
I'm curious though, like see like what those numbers could potentially look like.
I'm assuming that's a no, because it probably doesn't get tracked in the API. How much damage you get. Yep. It makes her ultimate a lot more effective if she can take fights on her terms. If she doesn't have to like get glimpse back and be like, okay, well, I have to ulti now. And then what happens is Liquid just disengages. You want fights where your opponents, you initiate on your opponents, and then you pop your ulti and run in while they have to look at you kind of thing. Or they need to get stuff done in those like crucial couple seconds, and now you're preventing.
From the Dire, there's maybe like one ward that's very forward in the bottom lane. Quick maths. Medusa would need 44 hits to get spent currently. Good lord. Oh, the blink. Oh, boom, just a little bit too fast. Drachio doesn't have the stone gaze up though. He's gonna need some help. They're gonna need to try to protect him a little bit more. It does get the Scotty. There's the mount to pick up. They'll fight through as many of these as they can, but again, they've got that magic immunity. They go for the duel. They get the taunt on. Boom, over onto the backside though. It's giving off some of these clicks, but it's just taking so long to be able to kill anyone here. As eventually they do manage to get Drachio. Celery was gonna be the next one to fall, and they'll get the kill on Tofu. Ace now. Oh, the glimpse into the cage with the BC goes. He tries to get the curry, trying to get anything that he can. The bear, no, followed up with the storm hammer. It's gonna take a little bit though for Mickey to get over here fast enough. He's running. He's trying to get there. He's closing the gap. This is all right. There it is. There's the BKB. Oh my God, the bash, the bear.
Dude, that's a good basher, I gotta say. It's a very powerful basher. First hit bash almost every time. I mean,
so bad if you're a gladiator right now. Look at this.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just sends the bear in. Just gonna kick back, relax. They've got creeps in that base. He's very low,
Radiant's middle
low commitment coming out from the side of Liquid to get that tower. It's too easy.
It's so good.
Find themselves a stone golem here. All right, Marcy does get silenced over the back line, but they find Ace going for the duel. They've got plenty of people here to go and finish it off. So.
Drachio with the position really provided. It kept Liquid spread apart. They didn't get the value of the auras, and eventually the bear died.
With an invasion going on, Matu finding himself the Lycan. We'll pop the BKB as over on the side. Drachio. Okay, good stun coming into play here. Scotty slowing everybody out. They do have the Wraith Pact in position. They'll go. Oh, this bear. They can't afford to let the bear go. Oh, they finished off the bear now. The hunt is on after Moxxi. Blink forward here from Boom. Should be able to keep tabs over onto Marcy. Follows up the Waning Rift. A couple of these little clicks. They do have some creeps in the base that they have to be aware of, but they're hunting after this Marcy pretty heavily on the side of Gaming Gladiators. They've had enough of this nonsense as the Wolves continue to follow. Gets the punch off, and there we go. Finally, Ace will be able to
be pretty nice as well. That way when people are trying to escape from the pain that is Medusa when she's this farmed, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to get away.
Gladiators playing behind their Medusa here.
Dire's middle tower.
Forward, they've got a wave. Put pressure on these two. Again, they do keep pushing out this bottom area, so they have to be aware of that.
Dire's
they did end up losing those 2 racks earlier, basically for free. But Mickey's here. He's gonna try to just slow this down a little bit. Does have the cleave damage. Pops God Strength. He's got the halberd. Boom following up though, a little bit of that frostbite coming to play. A dream coil to boot. Nice here.
Radiant
Proving a bit difficult. Okay, Mickey getting very aggressive. Forces out the stone gaze though.
They're trying to
The
split at
glimpse
the same time.
back.
They got a glimpse back.
Glimpse back over onto the Deuce. Still has that Aegis for another 40-something seconds. They have lost a couple of the heroes here over on the side of Gladiators because they'll find the kill on Tofu. Boom, poking around, gets kill on Moxxi. Matu's Bear, though, just trying to fight through all of this. Is over on the other side of the map. They're still chasing after this Medusa, and Matu's just doing so much damage to kill Celery now. Matu getting tipped away here by Ace by Boom, and again, they just have not managed to quite finish off this Medusa. There's going to be buyback now coming out from Trey. Craccio, he is just so survivable. He still has the Aegis for another 5, 4, 3. Are they going to be able to time this just right? Are they going to be actually able to get this kill? Going for the bottom lane, but fine. Immediately using the halberd here. It's on the Medusa. All right, they're going to see if they can make a jump here. The toss back. Let's keep them within that status. They're going for the duel. And they're going to just chip away. All right, they'll finally take down Duraccio. Now Ace is on the run as they'll use the overgrowth. Try to buy a bit more time. See Mickey, the jump forward from Box. He's looking to see whoever he can get his hands on, and he's going to be able to go and grab themselves the puck. So no puck here. Gonna have to spend a little time dead. 80-something seconds.
It's the full tear of all the buffs on El Doge, the bear. It
Already doing its own thing on the side. Hiding in the tree line. Gotcha.
But Roshan's gonna go in now.
I feel it's such a bait, right? Like, you see this very low Roche, and then comes Stumpabear's there. It's gonna be the freezing field drop by Tofu, the static storm that abuse the items, like we said. Right over onto the side. It's gonna be Boom that snatches up the Aegis, and they're just trying to put as much damage as they can over onto Duracho. They've only used the overgrowth, but everyone's just saying Hell's at the place is looking like a very dead Duracho. It's looking like a dead Boom, and he's gonna be able to dodge away for a little bit longer. Celery over here on the side. Boom topping over to there. He's just surrounded by the enemies, but he's slippery. They have to get some sort of lockdown. Celery over on the back line. They'll find the kill on Ace, and they'll chase after these supports. Oh my god, now can they find themselves Boom again here, poking around at Marcy, but they gotta get home. They gotta do something. Matu's here. He's here with all the creeps and the cardies, and it just doesn't matter. GG.
That was so close, actually. It was a great go by the Gladiators to go into the Roche pit, pop the ulti there,